Hey guys, and welcome back to Breathe Easy. If you haven't been here before, hi, my name is Shannon and I am your Thursday upload here. So this week's theme is my CF story. Now, I think my CF story is pretty much like the simplest you can probably get. There's not much big things that have happened with me in the past, so we're just going to go from the start. So I was born on 8th of October 1999 and I was diagnosed with CF when I was 4 weeks old, and I think it was by heel prick test, but I'm not 100% sure. So I think my parents were a bit worried because I wasn't eating much, and if I was eating things I would just be projectile vomiting everywhere, so they were like, let's go to hospital. So I think then they tested me and they was like, oh yeah, Shannon has cystic fibrosis, have fun with that. But I know at 6 months old I had an operation to have a portacath, and I think I used it once, so that's useful. I still have it, it's there, and I can't actually use it anymore because I had it when I was 6 months old, so I was a lot smaller in size than I am now, so the tube is way too short and doesn't reach where it needs to reach. I think the last time I used it was when I was 2, and that was like the only proper time I've ever used it as well. I haven't actually been in hospital for a while. I think when I was 2 was the last time I was in hospital, and then I was pretty good up until I was 12, and on the 27th of December 2011 I had to be taken to hospital because I was losing weight, I was unwell, I was tired all the time, I was really thirsty. And on the 28th of December 2011 I was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes, or cystic fibrosis related diabetes. Apparently they're different, but I don't know. And I stayed in hospital then for, I think it might be 2 and a bit weeks, where I was, getting drugs pumped into me. I was having insulin injections and they were trying to teach me how to do it, and the only reason that I could ever actually do my injections myself was because my mother said, if you don't do your injections you can't stay in your grandparents' house, and I used to say that every weekend. So bribery at its finest, ladies and gents. And I was pretty good then until another time. I can't remember if it was that year, I can't remember whether it was 2012 or 2013 then, but I was admitted again, and I think that was for a chest infection or something like that. And then I believe in 2016, no, that's this year, 2015, I was admitted twice, I think. I think I was in January and in October, and I think they were both for a chest infection again. I'm so rubbish at this. I should have written this down, but I can remember October clearly because it was actually over my birthday that I was in. So I went up to Cardiff because I was having a bronchoscopy, which is basically this tube and this tiny little camera on the end into your lungs, and then it looks around your lungs and stuff. So they did that and they found out that I had Mycobacterium intracellular or something like that. I had that and I was up in Cardiff for I think 3 days then. And then they were like, right, okay, so now you're gonna go to the other hospital to have 2 weeks IVs. Great, that was fun. So basically we packed up all my stuff in Cardiff, dropped it off in Morrison and said, alright, we're going now, see ya. I came back the next day, and I think that was the time that I had the most visitors when I was in hospital, which was nice. But yeah, and that was my last admission, was October 2015, which is really quite good. But I'm going back in either January or February, and this is to Cardiff, to see whether the drugs worked and whether I still have this mycobacterium intracellular or whatever it's called. But at the minute I'm pretty good, and I hope the rest of the girls are good as well. And I'm pretty sure this video has been quite short, but I've not really got much to say on this subject. I don't really want to go into depth with any meds and stuff, so that's kind of like my background with CF, and you know, it's been alright. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, give it a like, comment and subscribe, because that's the nice thing to do, and I'll see you next Thursday at 6. Bye!